Hey guys, good morning and happy Friday. Today is actually Good Friday, so Easter is right around the corner, and today I am back in my room setup, as you guys may have noticed. And today I am just going to be playing around with new products that I purchased, both from Ulta and a couple from TJ Maxx that were really cool. You will see a haul before you see this full face impressions with me, or mostly full face impressions with me. I don't really know what I'm going to call it yet, because some of the things I have tried, they were just re-pickups that I was out of. But either way, I wanted to film this for you guys so you guys could see what new things I picked up and if they are worth it. That way you guys can try them. So I hope you guys enjoy and just continue to keep watching. So I did want to do an everyday kind of makeup look today, just because I know a lot of people, that's their norm. They want something that they can put on pretty easy, do every day, not really have to stress about like liquid eyeliner or crazy eyeshadow or intense eyeshadow. Just something super relatively simple, but still gives you that look of feeling like totally put together. And I have gotten that kind of down to a science, where I have to be somewhere or have to wake up really early, and I just want to make sure that I look good and I don't look like all thrown together and rushed, or like basically go with no makeup. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And I have a lot of new products to test out that I'm so excited about. We're just going to jump right in. So the first thing that I did purchase is the Morphe and Jeffree Star sponges. I have one of the small ones and the large one already ready to go, just to try them both out. So I just did want to mention that, because you will see these guys. I'm really impressed with the size of this one. I had the little Real Techniques ones and they didn't get this like fluffy and big. And then this one feels, I don't know, I guess it's just because it's brand new, it feels so like spongy and wonderful, and I'm just like, ugh, brand new sponge that I'm about to ruin. But I'm really excited to try it, so just wanted to show you guys those. And they had a ton of them at my Ulta. They didn't have any of the brush sets. The brush sets have been totally gone this whole time, but they did have a ton of the sponges. So we're just going to start off. I am going to have to like rip some paper and stuff off of these products. Probably should have done that earlier. Edits out the crinkling of the paper. I just realized my light was in frame this whole time. Woohoo! It's literally like monsooning outside today. Well, this morning it's like 9:15 in the morning, and it's disgusting outside. The first thing I'm taking is my normal primer, which is the Physicians Formula Spotlight Primer. I absolutely love this primer. I was actually looking for a different primer yesterday to try out, and all the ones that I wanted to try from Ulta were not there. I really wanted to try one of the Cover FX ones, and the ones that I would need for my skin were not in stock. So maybe one day I will be able to try one of those primers, but as of right now, I took that as a sign, is just stick to what you know in the primer department. So I did. So for foundation, I have one thing that I always use, which you guys know, is the Your Skin But Better It Cosmetics CC Plus Cream. I tell y'all all the time that this is like the one foundation I can use that doesn't break me out, and that's just always what I buy. But I am sort of stepping out of my comfort zone just a little. And it's not like a full-on foundation, but it is something to add to this in case you guys don't like the coverage of this, or you need something more full coverage or whatever. I'm going to mix in the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops, which these are not like the highlighter ones. These are like the actual foundation ones. And I went in and I kind of guessed my shade, just because I've never tried this before, and there was literally 7 million different options, which is amazing. So the bottle looks like this. I think this is really cool. I did try the ones that were like the dupe for this, which were from Makeup Revolution, and I did not like them at all. They were pretty like greasy feeling, so I'm hoping that this is not the same. I'm hoping that this formula is just a little bit more like high-end and better feeling on the skin, because I'm pretty sure that that Makeup Revolution one caused some breakouts on me, and I'm not really digging that, you know. We are going to pump this onto the skin, and then we are going to mix some of this in as well, and I'm going to be really good and not get this on my brand new white sweater. I'm pretty sure that I've told people, but if you guys don't know, I am in the shade Light in the It Cosmetics CC Cream, and then the shade that I picked up in the custom Cover FX drops was P Light 2, which is the more like pinkier undertone. Usually I gravitate for like the neutral undertones because I do have fairly pink all over here, like in the center of my face, but I am pretty yellow like on the outside, and then my body is more olive. Like my whole body will tan in the summer, but my face will just burn and then go back to this pale white shade. It's really great. So I just take like 2 pumps, and usually I don't do it on the back of my hand. Usually I just pump it straight to the beauty blender, but because we're mixing, I just wanted to go ahead and put it on my hand. And then for this, I'm not really sure, so we're gonna just kind of guess. I put like 3 little drops and it's going everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are just going to mix it onto this beauty blender. This is a sad day, seeing the beauty blender completely dirty. I love the way a new sponge feels. I will say right off the bat, I feel like this has a little bit more coverage, which is good because that was its purpose. I don't feel the greasiness like I did from the Makeup Revolution ones, so super excited about that. I have a feeling that my lighting is going to be all over the place just because it's so dark outside. It looks like I'm filming at like 10 o'clock at night. So if I don't realize it until like when I'm in the middle of editing and then like a whole like shot is gone, I'm really sorry. You know, I'm really trying. That's the one thing that I'm so not good at yet, is like lighting in this filming setup. In my studio when I'm just chilling on the floor, like it's so easy because of the big window. I don't even have to bring my lights. So, but yeah, that looks really nice. Sometimes I do have to go back in with like a half pump of the It Cosmetics, just when I'm feeling like, okay, I really want like a high coverage. Or like for this guy, I might just go ahead and do just like 1 more little pump. Just in like a half pump, it wasn't even a full one, just on that little breakout right there. I know I've said it in videos before, I mainly lose like my foundation throughout the day, like right here. A lot of that is from me talking on the phone. I'm talking to brides on the phone and talking to other people on the phone like all the time. So that's one reason why I know I lose it here, but then I also just get more oily like on my cheeks, and then it just kind of like saturates down into the rest of my face, which is good times. But yeah, I really like that. I think the custom enhancer drops just did it just enough to where you would actually be able to like survive off of your foundation for a little while longer. So I really like that. I did put like 3 droppers in there, so maybe next time I use it, I'll do like 4 or 5. Maybe one time I'll just do like 1 just to kind of see what it does, and then I can update you guys because I'm sure I'll be using it a ton now that I have it. I do just want to tell y'all, look. So my birthday was April 8th, and my birthday gift from Jeremy finally came in. He was like, it's taking forever, you'll understand when you get it, like blah blah blah. And this was one of the things. It's the Jeffree Star like blue makeup bag, and I'm like, yes. He also got me the Blue Blood palette. It's stacked on a bunch of stuff over here, so I'm not gonna waste like 4 minutes to show you guys because I want to do a whole separate video of that. But I was like, that's why it took forever to get here. I was like, understand. So I have like all of my favorite makeup like that I use on a daily basis in here. So I did not pick up a new concealer because I have so much concealers going on right now, but I am just going to use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I've been loving this so much lately. I did change my shade. The last time I used it, I had Fair 02, and I was having to mix it with the Morphe concealer that I had, but this time around, and when I went to Ulta like a few weeks ago, I got Fair 04, just bumped it up a little bit. And the last time I thought I tried this, I thought it was too pink, but it's not. So maybe I accidentally grabbed like the wrong one in the 04 spot, and then should have grabbed 04 the whole time, because this one is the most compared to the shade in Tarte Shape Tape that I am, which is the light, I think. If you wear light, the shade light in Tarte Shape Tape, then you'll enjoy the Fair 04 in the Colourpop concealer. Should just go like this. Looks great. I do want to use the small Jeffree Star and Morphe Beauty Blender on my under eyes and like my eyelids. Mainly just bought it for the big one because I've been wanting that, like this actual shape, and the regular Morphe one for the longest time, and that one is always sold out at Ulta, and I don't have the patience to wait for it to come online, like be shipped to my door, because if it's not Amazon Prime, like I can't wait that long, in like total honesty. But I mainly just bought it for that one. I don't know, I think these are so cute in theory. I just think that, I don't know, I feel like it takes so much longer for me to blend out concealer because it's so tiny. But I do like that you can get like right in the eye crevice and like really all over the lid, so I would probably just blend it out right there. I mean, even though I'm already blending out my whole face, but it's okay because I've just been sitting here talking. Because I guess if you just talk to yourself while you do your makeup, like the small sponge won't bother you. Okay, so for powder, I do have a new powder to try. I got the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder in Translucent Light. They have Translucent Light and Translucent Deep. So there is only 2 shades. Jaclyn Hill recently put that this is one of her like favorite most used powders like day to day in her like room tour or whatever video she just uploaded. So I was like, okay. So I love just the regular sifter like packaging to where you can just like pour it out or whatever. So I've recently been using the Milk Makeup powder, which I love. I love this powder so much also. So if you're near a Sephora, or if you're Sephora, I know like the tiny ones in JCPenney sometimes carry milk and sometimes don't. I got this one up like in the Atlanta Sephora, but I hate this packaging. This like netting sifter one. It is a mess. It doesn't, like, I just don't like it. I prefer just the regular one. I feel like this one tries to like portion control you on your powder, which in theory is a really good idea, but for me, I end up like swirling my brush in there and then powder starts flying in the air and I'm like inhaling the powder. So that's just my only problem with this powder. I probably will like cut the netting out, to be completely honest, because I have used it a lot and I still have so much in here. And I really like this. It's just the little netting that I hate. Well, not hate. I don't like it. But today we are going to try the new one that I got. This powder brush that I'm using is a total like random. I don't even know where it came from. I don't even know the logo. So yeah, it's just, I like it because it's pretty dense and it's completely flat. At the top, it kind of reminds me of a kabuki. So just gonna pour a little bit of this. Yes, this is what I need. This is what I need. This is what I live for, is just pouring some in the cap and then setting your whole face. So on a day-to-day basis, I literally just put it all over my face. The only time I will bake my under eyes, and I say that very loosely, is when I've already done my face makeup and I've noticed that I'm using a shadow that's got a lot of fallout. Then I will apply some of my face powder on my under eyes to like catch it. I did want to try to find the new Morphe bronzer, like the mega bronzer. They did not have the shade that I needed. They had the deep shade and they had the really light shade. They were out of the medium shade, so I did not end up picking it up. So we are just going to be using the butter bronzer that I'm loving from Physicians Formula. I can't remember if I've already said it or not, but like the first time you smell it, you'll smell like beach and coconut and just wonderful goodness. But literally every time after that, when I smell it, I smell buttered popcorn. I don't know why, but that's what I smell. And I'm sorry if I just ruined that for people who have still thought that it smells like coconut. But for me, buttered popcorn is what it smells like. I really do like this bronzer for the spring and summer just because it is really warm. The first time I tried this, I was at the beach and I loved the way that it looked on like just fresh tan skin. If you all can hear the rain, it's monsooning outside. Literally monsooning. I think if I had to pick one of the Morphe brushes, Morphe and Jeffree Star brushes to just keep forever and I had to give all the other ones away, I would keep the JS2 because this is the best and the quickest bronzing brush that I've ever had. And I filmed a whole in-depth tutorial on this and totally forgot that I had the footage from it. So that's another thing. If you guys still want to see that, for those of you who can't get your hands on it right now, if you guys still want to see if it's worth it when it comes back in stock, I will gladly upload that. But I have the footage sitting on my MacBook just waiting patiently to be uploaded, and I haven't. I feel like now it's almost too late. So, but if you guys would still be interested in seeing it, then just let me know. Sorry, I'm trying to check and make sure I don't have a bunch of makeup on this white sweater. Moving on to blush. I did not get a new blush, so I am ripping through my bag really quick to try to find it. So the one that I have been using is from the Balm, and it's the Instain blush, and it is in the shade Swiss Dot. It looks like this. I love the coral. It's my favorite. It was like that pinky, just corally color. More of like the flush tone makes you just feel like, I don't know, that you've been at the beach. And I love to rub a little, like in the spring and summer, on my nose. And I know that sounds insane, but I just feel like it just makes me look like I've been at the pool all day, and that's what I want to look like from like April to August. Even though it's literally like tornadoing outside, at least over here. For highlight, I got two different, well really I got like 3 different highlighting products, which you'll see in the hauls. But the main highlighter that I'm going to use today is from Ulta, and it is the Anastasia Loose Highlighter in So Hollywood. So I've wanted to get the So Hollywood highlighter, like just the pressed one, for so long, but I can't get my hands on it because every time I go to Ulta it's gone. But then I saw this packaging and I was like, so cute. Gold, glitter, life, everything. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit into the cap. All right. I am going to use my normal highlighting brush. So this is the Jeffree Star JS4 brush. I'm just gonna spray it with a little bit of the Evian facial water. And then we're just gonna highlight, hunty. Highlight it. Girl, bye. If I could bathe myself in highlighter, I would. We're just gonna put this drench this whole thing on my face. I'm just gonna take that first little blending brush that we use for the powder. We're just blending out the harshness. Love. But now we're gonna do brows. I didn't get any new brow products, just because I really need to use this pomade. I feel like if I get distracted with one more brow product, then this pomade is gonna go bad. So a lot of people leave Anastasia Dipbrow just plain by itself like this. Me, just because I am a little picky and a little extra, you know. I will use the Benefit Gimme Brow right on the fronts. Y'all hear that rain? But I'll take it mainly on the front and just give that hair right there some more hair-like texture. Because I feel like that just gives this an overall like realistic brow look. And then I'll just take like whatever is left and comb it through on the ends just to keep all the hairs in place for the remainder of the day. So if you wanted to add eyeshadow, you totally could on a daily basis. I really don't wear eyeshadow, which is crazy because I love eyeshadow. Eyes are my favorite part. I am going to take just a flesh tone shade, so like whatever kind of matches your skin tone, just take that. For me, I like to just run it all over my lids with like a big fluffy brush. So I'm just going to use the Jeffree Star JS5. And I'm just going to rub the shade from his Thirsty palette called Parched all over. I get really oily eyelids. It doesn't matter what primer I use, what concealer I use. It just doesn't matter. Like, I get oily eyelids. So the next product that I bought is not exciting. I mean, it's exciting because it's a great mascara, but it's not like y'all haven't seen it. It's the Loreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I do get the waterproof because I also will transfer bottom mascara all the time. So I'm just gonna coat my top lashes really quick. And like, I barely put any on my top lashes because I'm gonna put falsies on. Okay. If you don't wear falsies, or if they're not your thing, you don't really like them, whatever your reason, just coat your mascara as normal and then you would move on to the lips. But for me, I'm going to apply lashes because, like I said, extra. So these lashes, you will actually see in a haul. I'm super excited. So they're not new technically because I've used them for like 3 weeks now. But you will see them in a haul video coming up. So I do want to leave that element of surprise to you guys, so don't be mad that I'm not going to tell you where they're from. So the lash glue that I use is also not new. It is the Velour lash glue. For lashes, just going to apply these bad boys. Don't show the lash your fear. That's what I always say. If the eyelash knows you're fearful, it's like eyeliner. The eyeliner knows you're fearful, it's gonna mess up. It is gonna mess up. Same with eyelashes. So just pep talk yourself up. I got this today. Lashes, you're going down. And by going down, I mean you're gonna sit on these eyelashes and you're gonna look good today. You're gonna go on easy and you're gonna stay on all day. That's how you have to talk to your eyelashes. But no, these eyelashes are great. I'm so excited to talk to you guys about these. Like I said, hopefully like by next week you'll know where these are from. But I'm super excited. I love these. All right, perfect. I am just blending my false eyelashes with my real ones, and I don't rake my mascara up into my false eyelashes. I just kind of push the mascara into the bottom eyelashes just to kind of get it to stick into that false eyelash. So the next thing, it's from TJ Maxx and it's Becca's Lush Lip Color Balm. And yeah, I'm not gonna be able to say this name. It's Almond Fraise, I think. I don't know if you guys can read that. But I just saw it. I found another balm that I'm going to talk about also in a haul coming up. Like a lip color balm that I'm really excited about. I did want to try this though. Yay, I'm going to wear this all summer. So it is one of my normal shades that I love to wear, that like pinky mauve kind of color, sort of neutral, you know. It's not anything like wild. Like, this is literally like if I go through all of my lipsticks, which I really want to do one day. So if you guys are like interested to see like what a problem I have, I will be glad to film that as evidence. So maybe y'all can hold me accountable for not buying the same color in literally every brand. But this is super lightweight, so it is in the form of a lipstick, but it's just a balm. Like, it literally feels like a chapstick, which I really like. You'll probably hear me say it in the haul video when I really go in depth and talk about it, but I want to have that kind of feel during the summer. I want to be able to have color payoff, but I don't want to feel like I have a matte liquid lipstick on all the time. So I really am excited that I found this, and it was just meant to be because it's in my favorite color. So the last thing that I bought to try is the Cover FX Mattifying Setting Spray. So I'm oily. I have normal to oily skin, but I still love to look glowy. But I've noticed throughout the day that I'm pretty sure I have to shake this. Yeah, shake very well. Throughout the day, I noticed that I do start to separate depending upon what's going on with the environment that day. Today I probably won't because it's raining. But as it gets hotter, I wanted to still be able to look like this, but have my makeup last all day. So I'm really excited to try this. Okay, cool. So I put this on my hand at Ulta and then loved the way that it felt. I did like put on a sample of like foundation, and then I sprayed my setting spray on top of it, or the tester setting spray on top of it, and then walked around with it like that for probably about like 30 minutes at Ulta yesterday. So I really liked the way that it felt, and it still kind of kept the luminosity to the foundation, but it did make a definite difference of like locking it in. So anyways, I just felt like it really locked it in, and I'm really excited to continue to try it, and hopefully it becomes one of my new favorite setting sprays. You guys, that is actually it. So I hope you guys enjoy this kind of everyday spring to summer transitional look using some new products that I picked up. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below or message me through Instagram or whatever. However you want to get in contact with me is totally fine. But definitely let me know what your favorite thing is if you have tried any of these products so far. Like, what is your favorite, or what are you most excited to try if you've never tried any of these? If you're gonna go buy something, let me know, because I love to know what other people buy. So that was it. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Good Friday, and I hope you guys have a happy Easter. Love you all. Bye.